So this is a new video. I know that I've been missing for a while, but for a good reason. In fact, I've been traveling to Japan, and there are a few things that also this trip, this vacation that I took, revealed that to me. The biggest one is indeed that your circumstances do not matter. Because I started the trip, even possibly thanks to a combination, the jet lag, the very, very, very heavy flight, because it's like 10 plus hours plus all the waiting at the various airports. So it's very, very heavy in terms of also physical fatigue and the breaking of the routine, because your body has a routine, your mind too has a routine. So of course, having it completely shifted, completely destroyed in less than a day, of course, it's impactful. So I started the trip in a very, very bad mood, even though I was like surrounded by incredibly beautiful things, and many people would actually be very willingly in the position that I was in, and that I still am. So even though I was in a 3D situation that was incredibly comfortable and incredibly good for a variety of reasons, my state of mind wasn't that one. And thankfully, I didn't attract too much bullshit, but still it shows you that your state of mind is indeed what actually matters the most. Because the circumstances not only are byproduct most of the time of your state of consciousness and your state of mind, or your dominant thoughts, assumptions, and beliefs, but they are also able to shift and to become irrelevant depending on these assumptions and beliefs. Unfortunately, we tend to see this in a more negative way because we are being trained to, and the world wants us to see and perceive things and have a negative state of mind in order to control us. But the same goes for the positive state of mind. So even in dire circumstances, if you are able to master your state of mind, which is the thoughts and the emotions that come with them, and the reaction, the response that you give to the circumstance, because also a great part is to allow a good response, to choose the preferred response. Okay, so this is what I understood as alignment, as embodiment, is to find the response towards an event that is the closest to what you ideally want to experience or want to be. And this is very important because it's a breakthrough that I had in like the last few days, and I've been have been for a very long time searching for an actual definition or proposition or in like concept of embodiment that made sense to my brain. And the closest thing, that the actual thing that made it click, is this. So basically, you want to behave, to think, and to respond to reality in the way that closest matches what you ideally want to live and want to feel. And so this is just a reminder that indeed, even though you have incredibly good circumstances, you can still feel like shit, and otherwise, of course, and in turn, attract shit. And the same thing goes for the negative side. So you can have very horrible circumstances, but still be able, thanks to thoughts and internal discipline, because this is just a mental game. It's just a mental game of creating the good thoughts, the thoughts that you want to feel, and the emotions that you want to feel, okay? In a prevalent way compared to what your senses suggest. That is all. And this is basically it. So even if you are in a paradise, that doesn't mean that you're happy and worthy, should I say, of that paradise. Same thing in hell. You can be in physical hell, but not with the mind. And if you're not in hell with the mind, of course, you will get to heaven. Same thing, you are in heaven, and this is clearly seen in the very rich people that still kill themselves or are depressed. They have everything they want, but still they lack something because they are in heaven, in a material heaven, but they are in hell in their mind, in their state of consciousness. So the first thing that we should prioritize all, and it's something that I want to do much more, is to get into a good state of consciousness. And this can be done in 1,000 ways. I will do better videos about these with techniques and stuff. But this is the main focus of today. So try to watch your state of mind, try to consider your state of mind much more importantly than anything else.